For many years I had no idea how to mix a live kick so it could really, cut through a dense metal mix. And I have seen a lot of producers out there, including myself a couple of years ago, struggling with this. And what you do is that you simply just replace the kick drum with a sample or blend in a sample just so you get away with it, basically. And today I'm going to show you how you can prepare a live recorded kick so it's easier to mix the way you want it, so it can, cut through a dense metal mix. And to do this you don't need anything extraordinary. I mean, I have 2 kick drums, and on each kick drum I have this classic Shure Beta 52A, and I will show you on the computer how easy it is to prepare a session to get even kick hits so you can mix them to cut through a dense mix later. Yeah, so 1 week ago I had a recording session, and I recorded some drums here that I can demonstrate this on. As you hear, here are the drum recording. So this is perfect example when I recorded only live kicks, no triggers or anything. And how I prepare this without any plugins in Reaper is I take first the first kick here and press the letter D. So you open up this, and now you can split every single hit into its own piece. So here you can adjust the threshold so you can see that you don't miss anything. Let's just go through quickly. It looks good. There is one extra that I can probably see if I get rid of. Yes, there we go. That looks good. Actually, that was one hit. Let's go a little bit back. And let's see. Yep, that looks good. And then you can press split like so, and then you press Control, Shift and N, the letter N. So you normalize everything. So every single hit is now normalized. So what you can do then is mark everything. So every single piece like this. And then you take a little bit back in case you miss the beginning of the transient. Something like this. And then you take a little bit forward everything. And let's listen this track now. That's good. A little bit more. And now you can add just a stock plugin. This is how I did it before. Reagate. And then we control the gating here. This sounds pretty clean to me. Let's lower the volume a little bit. Then we take the next kick drum, do the same. Press the letter D, so you split it and then we go through, so we don't miss any hits. Then we check, it looks good. So far so good. Yep, and then we are done. Then we press split like this. Then we press again Control, Shift and N. And then we do the same thing. Take a little bit back so we don't miss any beginning. Then we take it a little bit more forward, like so. Then we copy this same gate into that track. And now these should sound pretty damn even. So now when you have all the kick drums even, it will be much easier to mix this, to cut through a mix. But I will also show you how I do with plugins. The only problem with these plugins is that it costs like 200-300 euros. But let's do it anyway, so you can see my approach to it. Then we take these and drag them out like so. This method does it a little bit more smooth, so it sounds more musical and more natural, I would say. So if we take the first kick and then we introduce this plugin from Black Salt Audio, Silencer, and then we gate this one. As you hear, this one is much cleaner. And then we also take Drum Leveler. This is a pretty damn expensive plugin, 170 euros I think. But the thing is here, with the free plugin method, when you only use the dynamic split into the built-in gate, you don't have really, then everything gets exactly the same. It's a good way to do it, but with this plugin you can little bit adjust how much you want it to be even. So here is nothing, and then you can make this one so every single hit is exact. But I like to go a little bit back, around maybe 80% or something. In this example you maybe don't hear the difference so much, but it's fine. Then you can do another gate here as well. This is my favorite settings. Something around. This is pretty good setting for me. Listen how clean this sounds. And then we do the same thing to the other kick drum. Silencer. And here. Then we also take Drum Leveler again and put it to the same settings, around 80, and this one to 5 and this one to around 80. Let's listen. This sounds to me at least really damn good, and together they sound like this. Now you have full control of the kick drums. So when you start mixing this now, and by the way, this is a step I normally do before I start to mix the song. So when I have these settings on, then I print it out again. So when I import this doesn't take up any extra CPU usage. And yeah, you're pretty good to go from here. But I leave it on for now, and then I just show you what you can do here. So if you start to mix now the first kick here. And then we copy over the same settings to the second kick drum. And listen in context. And same thing with snare. I will not cut these pieces now, I just demonstrate this, what I can do with silencer and drum lever again on snare drum. And then we'll also introduce drum leveler. But here I don't like to go really, you know, like 100%. So the blast beats are as loud as, you know, hard hits. I like to go around 30% on snares, but you know, just a little bit to even them out. Check that the threshold is okay. Yeah, around there. Listen how clean this is now. Then we can do the same thing to and bottom snare on the other hand. That one I really like to go 100% with the drum leveler. So let's copy these settings over here. I can just do like this, and then we open up the bottom snare. And now drum leveler. And now 100%. And let's listen together. So if you start to mix this one now, the snare drum, it will sound much cleaner once again. Just a little bit of compression there. Let's go to some other place. Let's also do a little process on the bottom snare. If you compare this to just a little bit of processing. Don't you think this sound pretty much better? And I mean, when you do this and you have more control with how it's gated and how everything is, you know, more even, it will be much more easier to mix this, to make it, you know, cut through a mix, because you don't have to fight with the dynamics so much and the spill of the other drums in the kick microphone and snare microphone and stuff like this. I mean, this method, it's probably not new, and I mean, we have used gates and stuff like this for ages, but I thought I wanted at least to share how I do it. I don't say this is the right way to do it, I just say this is how I do it, and for me this have worked out really well for many years now. So
Yeah, I mean, this is one way how you can record real drums and make them work better in the mix instead of relying on, you know, replacing any drum sounds with the kick and snare. And I mean, I have been struggling for so many years now to learn how to record drums and actually use the tracks I recorded. And I have been struggling quite a lot with that, but now when I have over the years found a way how to more and more getting better at recording and use the real stuff, I'm more happy instead of relying on those samples. And you know, the purpose of this video and videos that I'm making is to teach you what I have learned over the years. And as you have also seen in my mixing tutorials, I have never so far had to replace any drum sounds to make it, you know, cut through the mix. I have only been using the live kick and live snare and live toms so far. And I wanted to show you that it is possible for you as well to achieve great sounds without relying on triggering. So if you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments, and till next time, bye bye.